Hi JBM, just waiting for a few to join us. Trying to get past this noise. Hiya Penny. Thanks Travel. I'm trying to get past this noise so I can talk. I always start off on the front and there's always loads of noise and disco noise in the background. There's that fairly new hotel that I reviewed a few months back, the Bartholomew. But I'm sort of out the way of the music now. We've got hit the like button, get a few more people on, wake them up. Hello, what's out and about? Hiya Susan, hiya Michael. Yes, I'm on to celebrate 12 months of Who Knows Where, whether you call it an anniversary or a birthday. I'm classing it as the first birthday because it did start 12 months ago and it's 1 year old today. Unfortunately, in a way, it's fell on the wrong day. It's fell on a bank holiday Monday and loads of people are probably doing other things, but I can't change the date. So hit that like button and see if we can get more than 37 people on. Yes. Hiya Sean, hiya Kim, hiya Ricky, hiya John, Sharon. Yes, Sharon, you made it to the live before it finishes. Literally just come on. We've got 35 on. I'm not really expecting a lot tonight, to be honest with you, because it is the bank holiday. But as I said, I can't do much about that. You might get very wary where I go now, because if I go up side streets, the signal is likely to go. Thank you, View from Our Travels. Hiya, Katie. Sorry, Kate. You're back after a whirlwind couple of weeks. Yes, it's 1 year old today, the site. I can't believe where 12 months has gone. And if you haven't already watched the birthday video highlights of where I've been to, you need to watch it. It took me 13 hours to edit it. I could have gone on for hours and hours doing it. It's about 20 minutes long to watch, but it's just some of the highlights of the places that I've been to. It's not all of them, but it's quite a few of them. I'm not really, Alison, I don't really follow it. Thanks to Jane. Paul, can you tell us your new goals for your channel now? Well, it's actually hit 11,000. Yesterday, I think it hit 11,000. It's just a little past it now. Next goal's got to be 20, hasn't it? But it took a year to get to 10. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to 20. I know apparently, well, the sun's been a bit mixed in the UK. Apparently they've had showers and sun. Congratulations, Paul, can't wait. You're going to be here next week. I haven't done the Venus. It's the sister of the other hotels, but I haven't got round to the Venus yet. I believe it's nice. Hiya Paul and Jane from sunny Wirral. I keep hitting that likes because we've only got 21 likes but 53 people on. We should have the same amount of likes. The reason why I say hit the likes is because if you hit the likes, that then tells YouTube that you like it and it pushes it out to more people. So the 53, as your likes go up, the 53 really should go up with it, or maybe down. So it's my last night in Benidorm. I fly back home early in the morning. I don't know which way to go. I'm coming up to Gin and Tonic Street. I think I'll go back up to the church. I know you've already seen it all, but it's it's actually a lovely place to go to, and it's a bit more quieter than this street. If you can see it now behind me, I'll just keep walking and try and show you how busy this street is. This is known as Gin and Tonic Street. Can't see many people drinking gins or tonics. JB, I'll be right back. Thanks, Penny. Yes, Jock Girl, I haven't seen you for a while. Well, I haven't seen you at all. I haven't heard from you for a while. Yeah, I'll go up to the church. Why is it when you're walking towards people and you've got the camera? I've only got it out about a foot in front of my face. But when you're walking towards people, they can see you're walking towards you, but they continue to walk towards you. So I've got to get out the way. If I didn't get out the way, I'd impale somebody who's walking towards me. Hello from sunny Runny. Hiya Gary. Oh Jerry, sorry. Ah, is it terrible? You're all saying hello to each other. Hello Hazel, you're a newish subscriber to the channel. Yeah, as I was saying, I can't believe I've managed to get through 12 months and come out the other end. I've gone from -6 or 7 temperatures right up to 33 degrees within a couple of hours on flights, if you look at some of the videos that I've done. And I think I've been to quite a few places, even though somebody did say that I should change the channel name to Blackpool and Benidorm because that's the only 2 places I ever go to. Watch the video. Watch the highlights from the last 12 months. I shocked myself. Here we go again, look, another hill. I'll turn you around so you can see it. You'll have to wait for me to get to the top so I can take a breather to read these messages. Right, here we go again. We've got more high volume music pumping out of this bar, so I'm just going to chat a load of crap to get past it. Anyhow, so 12 months this channel has been going, and I can't believe it. 12 months gone. I've just got past it anyhow, so ignore what I just said. Just saying anything loud to get past that noise, otherwise you end up having to chop the portion out of the video. Right, I need oxygen. There's still only 33 people who have liked it and there's 68 people on. 71 on. Come on, keep hitting the likes. Let's see if we can get it to 100. And here's that view. I think I've showed you this view hundreds of times. Right, I'll start reading some messages. I'm in the quiet corner. No, Johnny, I'm not here in June. I'm going to have to lay off it for a while because my 30 days are up. 30 days. My 90 days are up out of the 180. I'm bordering the end of it and I don't want to end up getting arrested. Well, I'm hoping to, Sharon. Oh, Martin, so you're flying out as I'm probably flying in. Hello.
We watch you.
Right, I'm actually live. I've got a couple of viewers here now. I'm actually live on YouTube now. Who do I... Well, let's get in the middle. Let's get this out. Should we go over here out the way of everybody?
You were in Arundel, so now you're back here.
Well, I don't know, it was about 3 weeks ago. I'll get in between. Right, do you want to get either side? Yeah, so you're all on now. Yeah, I was come over, you're not on the camera. Right, I was in Arundel 4 weeks ago. Right, so it's sort of catch up.
You're back to Liverpool.
Yeah, I've been to Loretta Mar in between, so you've got all that to come up. Yeah.
Right,
Anyhow, I've got who?
I'm Pauline.
Pauline and Angus from
Cardonald in Glasgow.
I'll stick with Glasgow because that's the only part I could understand. So you watch the channel?
Yeah.
How long have you been in Benidorm?
We're going home tomorrow.
Oh,
So we've
So
been
you're-
several times, but we watched one in the Montemar. You were there on the main drag, so we thought we might try that instead of the big hotels.
Yeah.
But
So
the
which
main
hotel was it you tried?
Oh, we were talking about Montemar to go again. This time we're in a wee one, El Castillo.
Is that just over here? Yeah, just at the
the
back.
But no,
Just ask you to come over.
last year we were in H10 Pionte.
Well, do you know what I've tried? I was going to try and do the H10, but they don't allow less than 2 nights.
It was beautiful, but we paid £2,000 for a week and we're out all day. So
£2,000 for a week.
what's the point?
That is absolutely ridiculous. So how many times have you been to Benidorm? A lot.
You know, in the Grand Valley,
69 years.
H10 Pionte, Aqua Azul, Sandals Monaco, the Royal,
Well, you've done a lot that I haven't done.
Rio Park.
I've done a lot that I haven't done. I'll let you into a little bit of a secret. This time I've done the Bali.
Yes. A long time, it was about 15 years ago.
Yeah, I've done the Bali in this series. So,
But it's nice to see you.
nice to meet you as well. I've only got one, so nice to meet you. So go on, say your name down the camera again.
Hi, it's Pauline and Angus from Glasgow.
Pauline and Angus. Right, nice to meet you. And I'll let you get on with your holiday.
Thank you.
And I'll see you later.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and read some of these messages, as I said. Sorry about that, I got caught up. Congratulations, Paul, on your first year. Have a celebrational drink tonight and a breed. I don't think so, because...
Have a wee beer on us.
Oh, no, are you
We're not
sure?
very good with it.
Oh, thank you
Send
very
it
much.
to you online.
Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. Braid, have you got some sort of psychic sort of thing? Because the couple I've just been talking to, she's just run over and threw that at me to have a drink. Isn't that nice? €10 to have a drink. I couldn't even, by the time I'd said anything, she'd run again. So that's nice, isn't it? Love the birthday video, brilliant. Julie, I took my time on it. I've had a couple of people on regarding it saying that the quality of it and the music that matched the video is absolutely excellent. I mean, I just try my best when I'm doing these editings, and I try and search as much as I can. I'm coming away from there because the music's playing again. I try and search as much as I can to find the tracks to match the feel of the video. And there was a lot of tracks I had to put in there, highlights. So let's get through these now. Hiya Joanne, hiya Ruth. Ruth's been following me for a while. Absolutely love your graphics. No, it's not. It's facing me. Okay, love, thanks. Someone thought they were walking into the film, so. No, someone's just stopped doing what they're doing and turned around and thought I was trying to take a photograph. Ian and Paul from Susan, congratulations. Joanne, Scooter Sue giveaway again. Love that woman. Oh, yeah, I won't be a second. I will be doing another giveaway. I don't know when, and I don't even know where I'll be. That'll be another milestone now, I think. No, I haven't bumped into Lee, the Macmaster. I haven't seen him at all. I didn't even get to see Kevin off Scotsman from Tenerife. That's his title, yeah. No, I didn't even get to see. I spoke to Kevin, and he was on his way home when he realised I was here. But Lee, I don't know if Lee's still here or gone home, but I haven't bumped into him. Can't believe a year already, Jock Girl. Do you know what? Neither can I. There's no way. I don't know where those 12 months have gone, but when I look back at the videos and I see me shivering in Latvia in the ice, then that's when I think to myself, well, yeah, it has been a while. Nick saying calling to Sherry's up here for refreshments. Kim's going to Turkey on Monday for 9 nights, that's nice. Well, I do Q&As on this, Michael. I've done them a few times. I did a few from Blackpool. Yeah, do you know what? Sometimes I haven't had a real good sunset while I've been here, Penny. But sometimes the sunsets do not look real. Hi, Lee. I toured the pubs in McGull. What was the pub I went in years ago? Was it called the Old Way? I don't know if it's still there. Gordon, hi Paul, just started following your channel, enjoying the videos. Cheers Gordon. Hiya Christine. Yes, Glaswegian accent. I don't know if you could hear on the camera because there was a lot of people around. But that's nice. Just give me €10 to go and have a drink. She said take that because they're not that good on the internet and they don't know what to do. So, but before I could even say anything, she'd run. On €10. Now, I tell you what, Spain's not as cheap as it used to be. I haven't got a tan, that's the reflection of the sun going down. I haven't been out in the sun. That's just the reflection of that sky over there. I haven't been out in the sun, I haven't even had time to go out in the sun. You're not really late, we've only been on 18 minutes, John. Hiya Chris and Steve. Hiya Claire, loves the channel. Love watching your videos, keep them up, that's Joanne. Proper music. Continue the brilliant work you do with a fantastic job, Mrs. C from Durham. Amanda, evening Paul. Donna, good evening. Will, where's mouse charger? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I haven't. He hasn't been on for a few weeks now. Right, we've got 50 likes and 82 on at the present moment. So 84 on. Hit the likes again. Come on, let's get a few more up. I'll show you that little beach down there. I love that little beach. But you're getting that. Why am I facing it that way? I might as well turn you around. It'd be easier, wouldn't it? It just doesn't look real, does it? Right, while I've got 84 people on, I'll let you know, I've gone into a hotel tonight. Hello. People are letting on to me, and I don't know if they're letting on to me because they think I'm taking a photograph or if they know my face. I'll let you into something that's happened today. I'm not going to go on about it because you're going to have to watch the video. I've actually kept the hotel that I'm in tonight, the last one, I've kept it purposely for the last night here because it's a 4-star plus hotel, and I've been wanting to do this, but it's turned out to be a disaster. The whole day has turned out to be a disaster. The hotel, I near enough walked out. It took me over an hour and a half to get to the room that I booked because they argued and they tried to fob me off and put me in a single room. Now, even though my booking stated that I was in a standard room, which is a double or a twin, they tried to fob me off, even though they charged me for the room, and I ended up phoning back to the UK to the booking agency. It took me an hour to get through to them, and I passed the phone over to the receptionist in the hotel, who was as arrogant as he could be, and he argued with the travel company that it was a single room, even though they're the travel company that booked the room for me. In the end, he charged the travel company more money before I could move to the room. I didn't pay it, but they had to pay more money again to get me out of the single room into the room that I'd previously paid for. So I'm not going to harp on about it, but tonight I've recorded it. I've actually recorded my feelings from today, and you can see by my face, and you can listen to the way I'm talking, how aggressive I am over it. It was disgusting the way he spoke to me. He just fobbed me off and just basically told me nothing to do with them. I either put up with it or leave, one or the other. Basically, that's the way it come across to me. Anyhow, I'm half bored in that hotel, so I thought, well, okay, I'm going home tomorrow, so I'll stay for tonight. I've just been down for the evening meal, and by the way, I haven't even had the evening meal. I walked out of that. Because I don't know about you and how you feel when you go into restaurants, but the food in it for a 4-star plus, meatballs and chips. Meatballs, chips, pasta. And then they started cooking fish and steak on this like hot plate. Now, the thing that I can describe it as, you know, wallpaper scraper? That's what he was using. It just looks like a wallpaper scraper. But I went up, I got some salads, and I went up to get the steak. But then I saw what he was doing with the wallpaper scraper. He was putting the steak onto the hot plate with all the blood oozing off it, and then using the same scraper to put the fish on. And then he turned the steak over with all the blood dripping off it, and then turned the fish over with the same thing. So he put blood onto the fish and put raw fish onto the steak. So I just put the plate down and walked out. So I haven't even had my evening meal. So talk about salmonella. Don't know about you. What would your reaction be? I'm not going to harp on about it. Anyhow, I haven't even done the review of the hotel. I've spoke about it, but I've done no photography because I am not willing to advertise this hotel on my channel. So watch out for that one. You'll see the thumbnail and you'll hear what went on. And I recorded some of the conversation. That'll be coming out in a couple of weeks' time. So watch out for that video. It's one of the top hotels here in BENIDORM, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Thanks Patricia, big pat on me back for the good work. Happy first birthday for your channel. Looks lovely your evening, yeah. Job Gill. Hello Nikki. Hello Mark. Will. Happy memories from the first year, Paul. Cheers. King Kong Kev. Is that Laurie Marie loves you? Oh, that's nice. Lovely view. Hi Paul, I'm watching you from Krakow. Hello Andrew. Oh, I've got the future up. Where have we gone? I've got the lost you now. Here we go. Brilliant views, Paul. Do you do British Seaside? Yes, of course I do. Do you know what? I'm coming back to the UK and I'm going to start doing some round the UK. I don't know where I'm going to go yet. I haven't planned it. I've done a review of Mariano's. Look back on the back catalogue of the videos, Ian. You'll see I've done Mariano's. Yes, Alison. A Haven Holidays, I might do. Yes, Martin. It's unbelievable when you watch the video. I don't want to go on about it because it's a birthday video. I'm live. It's not to do with the hotel. Watch that one. I've had enough of that today. It's just it's the last day. Otherwise, I'd have walked out and found another hotel and just claimed the money back. Yeah, they just, I'll be honest with you, they just didn't do anything to help me. They weren't interested. Yes, you'll find out what it is. I'm not telling you. Well, Nikki, I can't. I'm not telling you until it comes up yet. What's the point of reporting it, Jock? Because the staff weren't interested in giving me the room I should have been given. The room I paid for. I spoke to my son, Martin, about that. What if a person doesn't eat meat but eats fish? Well, they really haven't got a choice, have they? Because they're getting some of the meat on the fish. No, Prague and Budapest are in my list to do. Oh, I was determined. And they tried to make me initially pay the extra charge for the room. What extra charge? What extra charge? Now, I've been on the internet and I've looked at some of the reviews, and some of the reviews actually on the internet, someone was overcharged as well. Somebody else was overcharged as well at the same time. I think we've got a gang of idiots behind us. So, somebody else, they tried to overcharge them as well. So it seems to be a bit of a pattern on the hotel. And I've actually put that review into the video that I'm partly making, because I was making it this afternoon after the episode had happened, so that I wouldn't forget what happened. So I got my facts right. Mariano's, I love it, Nikki. Well, I can't really, Martin, because as I say, I've got to be on the bus for early in the morning to get the airport. But what you need to know, K-Star, is your hotel a 4-star superior? That's what you need to know. If it's not a 4-star superior, then it's not your hotel. Yeah, see what I mean? You report something, Nikki, and you were assaulted, reported by the security in a famous Benidorm. We called the police, but you were removed from the hotel the next day. That's nice, isn't it? I hope he doesn't, Janet.
Sorry, mate.
Where's that got?
Yeah, just take them off.
Mark, me and my partner's been watching you from the beginning. Great watching the channel grow. Cheers. Yeah, check it. I don't want to give it away at the moment because I want it to go up and I want it to go live on for you to watch. There's only, well, to be honest with you, it starts off as it would do with another. It starts off with raw footage of me arriving at the hotel, showing the hotel, me walking up to the room and going into the room. And from the moment I go into the room, that's where it all goes wrong. Because you can see me arguing on the camera, but that's not the room I went. And then from there onwards, that is the end of the video basically. From there onwards, I just start talking, and I refused then to do any more of the hotel because I wasn't going to advertise. I wasn't going to complain about the hotel, about the way I was treated and the way the staff are, the way they spoke to me, the way they didn't care. I wasn't going to do all that and then start taking you around the hotel and showing you some nice photographs. No, I'm not advertising the hotel, I refuse to. On the video I tell you the hotel and I tell you basically your choice, but I wouldn't recommend to go back. And I do have half a dozen clips of people's reviews that they've left on the internet, and a lot of them agree with me, and one even mentions salmonella. And when you think about it, put them together. Right, can we get on to the birthday now and get off this hotel? Let's get off the hotel and move on. Do you know what? It's a lovely breeze up here. If there's no black pudding, it's not a 4-star. You know yourself, don't you? When you think about it, you know my channel. If you've been watching me for X amount of months, you know I've done probably 30 hotels in Benidorm, and some of them I like, some of them I don't like, but I've never ranted like I did on this one today. Never ever. So watch out for that one. It will be coming up, I say, in the next couple of weeks. It's basically me ranting. There's not a lot of the hotel being shown. Right, so suggestions, I'm going to throw it out to you. Suggestions on where, realistic suggestions within my budget. Where do you think I should go for the next 12 months? Let's have a look. I know some people have said Prague, Budapest. Well, in a way, I will be recommending it because I'll be telling you the name of it, but I'm not recommending it. I'm letting you know the name of it so you don't go. I will probably get slaughtered by a lot of comments on this hotel because it is classed as, supposed to be classed as one of the top hotels. So I'll probably get slaughtered by thousands of people that have been there and had a good time. Maybe they don't realise how the chef cooks the food, but there you go. Find some cake, yeah. Oh, Bobby's saying go to Pattaya, that place. Kathleen, happy first birthday. Paul, I'm going to have to move, I'm blocking the passageway here. What's that? Paul, reverse push. I couldn't even work it out then. Kathleen, happy first birthday. Nerd Slayer. Yes, I've been asked for that Primavera Park Margate for a cider guy. Yeah, that sounds inviting. Book a nice hotel. Oh no, hang on, what's that? Looks a nice hotel, you're always looks a nice... Oh, looks a nice night. You always tell what it's like. Romania, yes, I've thought about it. York, I've been told to go into York. Portugal. Do you know what Portugal I was looking at before I came to Benidorm? But the hotel prices were absolutely ridiculous. They were about 3 or 4 times the price of here. And talking about that, hotel prices at the moment have gone through the roof, but I have done some real gems in this selection of hotels. I've kept it as cheap as I can in a lot of little family-run hotels and small hotels in the old town. I've gone right up and down Benidorm this time, so... But I've kept the price right down to prove that even at the end of May, you can come away for a break. Margate, Krakow, yes, I've done Krakow. Malta, yes, another one, Bulgaria. So there you go, 12 months since I started it. I think the very first video was me coming to Benidorm for a day out. I came for a day trip to Benidorm. Came for the breakfast and then flew back in the evening. I think that's one of my first videos that I did on the channel. That's weird, isn't it? The first video on the channel was me coming to Benidorm for breakfast, and the last video of the birthday is I'm back in Benidorm, and that wasn't even planned. Tunisia, yeah. You can only say what your experience is. Why? Valletta in Malta, yes, I do definitely want to do it. Yeah, you can only say, you know, and to be honest with you, I'm just fed up with the hotel. I'm really fed up with it. I just can't wait for the night to get out the way because I just, the way the staff are, or this reception staff. But watch out for the video and you'll see stuff on there that will actually back me up, which I've found, which will back up exactly what I'm saying, and you'll be able to hear his voice and basically what he was saying. A trip to Munich, Paddington. Everything shuts at 6. Nikki remembers my first video. Yeah, I shot over here with a fella, what's his name? I can't think of his name. It'll come to me in a minute. Newcastle, yes. Do you know what, Penny? I'm here now, and I'll tell you the prices. 3 of the hotels I've stayed in while I've been here have been less than £65 a night, hardboard. And this is coming up to the May bank holiday. So if I can find hotels, hardboard, for £65 at the end of May, that is a good price. Yes, nerds, I've been really, saying nerd is terrible. I've been really busy. Venice, yes, I do want to go to Venice. I've been to Venice loads of times. I've been to Venice when it's been flooded and you've got to walk on planks of wood to go through the St. Mark's Square. They put like bridges through the square so you can walk from one side to the other because the lagoon comes in. Yeah, Wayne, that's who it was. I was with Wayne. Who does the graves? I do. I do well, before I started this channel, I used to go and find final resting places of celebrities. So that's my other channel called Interesting Places. You will see me on there. I was the first person to find Freddie Starr's grave. That was kept a secret, but I found that, and I kept it a secret as well. That was a request of the family. And the Undertaker, who I spoke to a few times. They didn't want the location found. Thank you, Julie, for the super chat. Thanks very much for that £5 super chat. Yeah, so I do have a let's go back on this because it's popped up on that. I do have another channel called Interesting Places, and it's about 180 final resting places of celebrities if you want to watch that channel. Unfortunately, there's only one of me and there's 2 channels, and it's getting harder to find graves of celebrities because a lot of them get cremated and their ashes get taken away by the loved ones, and no one knows where they end up in it. So it's getting harder to find anymore. That's why I moved over to the travel. You are on your tablet and your name is Michael Arthur. Don't go to Italy. Okay. I definitely have got the staff sacked. Been there, done a hotel in Turkey. Oh, okay. Get to Thailand for the winter. The baht exchange rate is at its 6-year high. Okay. Wow, is it amazing prices for this time of the year? Yes, Penny, they are. I wish I was there now, Kevin. Well, it's very expensive to come here. To be honest with you, a lot of the English bars are quiet because it's the bank holiday and it's the most expensive time to be here. I'm in Blackpool, Albert Road, Monday to Friday, £91 just had my tea at Tower Fisheries. Well, I did one on that. I only left on Saturday. Weather lovely, we're missing it already. That's doing a Shirley. Julie's super chat, I've read that one. Freddie Starr had his funeral in Prescott Church. Yes, he had his funeral in Prescott Church, but he wasn't buried there. Or was he? When I did the footage to keep his graveyard secret, to keep his grave secret, when I did the footage, I shot the footage in 6 separate locations, all cemeteries and churchyards, to throw off the scent as a mark of respect to Michael Fogg, who was the Undertaker, and to his family, because his name's not even on the grave. Paul, in January I sat down on a table next to you in Sherry's, not a clue you were. In January, went back to the apartment, put on YouTube, and randomly it threw your channel up. I couldn't believe it. If you had the choice, would you choose Port Benidorm or Helios? Which do you think is the best for value? Probably Port Benidorm. It's cheaper, or was cheaper, and I really like that hotel. Don't get me wrong, the Helios is a nice hotel. Steve, DGI. Hi Paul, good to see you tonight. Keep going, always watching. Cheers. Corina, congratulations on your first year, Paul. Why don't you try Pretoras in Cyprus? I've been told to try that as well. There's so many places, but it's all down to budgets. The lot is all down to budgets. You know, some of these resorts, the hotel prices, you know, I've been looking at them, and because I'm a solo traveller, they seem to just charge you full whack. And you know, to pay £250 for a hotel for one night, it's a bit steep, especially when the channel's still only growing. Kevin loves long. There we go. How about Park Dean holiday camps? I've looked at that as well, yes. There's a few holiday camps. Sadly, I can't get back to Pontons because they're gone. I wouldn't mind to go back to see if they'd done any improvements. But when your Benidorm day trip came up, I didn't realise at the time that you had a travel channel. Ah, well. Yes, Nerd Slayer, Freddie was classic. Freddie frightened Muhammad Ali on Parkinson's, yeah. Austria is a beautiful place, yes. Another place that's very expensive. Scandinavian countries are very expensive. Volcanoes are going to erupt in Italy. Oh, are they? Sue says. Yes, Martin, the flights have gone through the roof. The hotels have gone through the roof. Side guy, yes, flights up by a lot. Apartment we stayed in, Benny, still the same price as last year. You can get cheap accommodation if you're willing to search, and if you're willing to go a little bit out of the main areas, which I'd rather do, especially on this trip now. I've kept well away from the Levante side, and I've had, to be honest with you, I've had a better time. I haven't had the hassle of all that noise and the gangs at night. I've just searched for prices. I've tried to keep the budget down, and I've had to go all over the place because each night the budget changes. Each night the hotels change. I've gone from on a Wednesday to a Thursday when it becomes the weekends. The stags are all over and the prices move. So I've had to go out of Benidorm and then come back in again once the weekend. When I say out of Benidorm, further out of the local area where everybody books, to get the prices down cheap. And it's not that far out when you think about it. You're talking 5-10 minutes walk from the old town. Yes, Iceland, Kim, is very expensive. Do you know what? I find Scandinavian countries, anything like that, Iceland is expensive, and any capital cities just rip the tourists off. Right, 102 people on, hit that like button now, come on, keep hitting the like button and get a few more likes on it and get a few more people. Yeah, capital cities, major tourist attractions, they just go for the tourists and rip them off. Thank you, Laura, for the first year. If I've missed anybody, apologies. Yes, Susan. So what I've tried to do in this one is I've tried to keep the budget down in double rooms. I think hotels at the end of May in Benidorm, half board for under £65 is cheap. I stayed in one today. I've paid 82 half board. And you want to see that hotel. You want to see the room I was in. And I thought they'd give me the wrong room. The one that I stayed in yesterday. Only a 3-star, but it's got a sea view. Its location is fabulous. and I loved it, absolutely loved it. And then I go to this one today, which is a 4-star plus, and hated it. Want to go in January, flights up over £100 compared to last year. I'll give you a little bit of a hint, side guy. If you're going to book your flights with either the cheaper ones, or to say the low-cost airlines, which is Ryanair and EasyJet, book them on a Tuesday. Tuesday seems to be sale day. You'll find if you go and look on for a Tuesday to book, I don't mean fly on a Tuesday, check the prices on a Tuesday. They always seem to be a little bit cheaper. Now that I've said it on YouTube, it's probably going to put all the prices up. Well, go. I don't even know. I've been to Thailand 5 or 6 times. I don't know when the rainy season is. I think January, February is their summer. You looked yesterday and flights in 2 weeks, Newquay to Alicante, €13 each way. I don't live in Newquay. That is ridiculous. Well, everybody get to Newquay and get your flights over to BENIDORM. Take the train from Berlin from London. To Berlin from London. Backpack only, but still cheap. I've done backpack. I like backpack. I backpacked across Thailand. Went to 6 different places. Yes, I've met Lucy. I've got photographs of Lucy. I met her about 6-8 months ago. I haven't bumped into her. I could go and see her tonight if I want to. She's working in the Triangle Bar on karaoke, but I don't know. It's right at the very far end of BENIDORM. It's nowhere near where I'm staying, so. Yes, Bobby. Iceland. I think Iceland's dead expensive anyhow. You always get stuff cheaper in B&M. Yeah, she's lovely to meet, Lucy. But whenever you meet any of these other vloggers, they're always, if they're out and about, they're normally vlogging, so it's very hard unless you plan to meet up with them. Do you know what, Steve? At the end of the day, the R&L trip, it was finished off with that final hotel, the JS Paradise Sport, which made me holiday really because the staff were fabulous. I loved the hotel. It's only a small hotel. It was the half-board one. I was away from all that all-inclusive crap, and I really enjoyed that hotel. The problem with the hotel is it's in R&L, and I wouldn't go back. Even the manager spoke to me in that hotel, and he was really nice. Sadly, it's in R&L. I think it's every half hour. I think so. Yeah, everybody uses different sites. This is it. There's so many search engines that you can go on. If I'm looking for a hotel, I'll just put it into Google. And Google then normally throws you over to a list on the right hand side of all the booking agencies, and the hotel varies then. It can vary from, 60 quid a night up to 80 quid a night. And it's down to you, but look for the small print in it, because sometimes when you get down to actually booking it, there's an admin fee, and you end up paying the 80 quid in the end anyhow. But I'll search as much as I can to save a couple of quid off a hotel, because I'm keeping this site on a budget. You watched the Scotsman, yeah, he used the Spanish website. Tracy, thank you. Another super, a £10 super. I'm not used to all these supers because I don't really get them. I get a couple every now and then, so I don't know what the colour codes are. So that's how much I know about the donations and the stuff on the site. So I've had a green one off Julie, and I've had a yellow off Tracy. If someone wants to put on the screen what all these supers mean, I haven't got a clue. And then one's a super chat and one's a super something else. I don't really know what they are. They just pop up every now and then. I should really know, shouldn't I? I can see a pair of sunglasses on that one, Tracy, so maybe someone can explain to me. Rachel, hello. And it's popped up that Tracy's been a member for 2 years. Happy birthday. Do you know what I'd like to do? Something like that. I'd like to do a long overnight train journey and stuff like that. I'd like to do one of the cruises as well, eventually. Again, we're talking budget. Again, we are all talking budget, aren't we? Plus, I'm trying. I just had a child walk right up to me and basically look at me. He's the other side of the camera and stare at me, and now he's gone now. Don't know what he was doing. Yeah, it's all down to budget, and I'm trying my best to do as much content as I can on the budget that I have. Benny, Sharon. Coming to Benidorm 22nd of June, can't wait, Pat. There you go, Patricia. I've looked at some Airbnbs yet. There's so much that I want to do. I want to do some of the travel lodges. I want to do Airbnbs. I want to do some quirky stuff. I've been looking at a tree house, whether you want to stay in a tree house in the middle of the woods. There's so much out there. Igloo, there's igloos to go into. There's so much quirky stuff. Again, once you start looking at novelty quirky stuff, because it's, you know, it's a one-off thing and there's not many of them around, that's where they start putting the prices up again. They can charge what they want if it's a quirky thing. There's so much to do. Yes, Steve, it's now 11,000. It was 10 only, what, a couple of weeks ago. You're struggling to get over 400. Do you know what, mate? Keep going, keep going. I think my first... What happened with me was I sort of got to 1,000 very, very quick. And then, I don't know what happened. It was as if someone had turned my channel off. Okay, Sharon, are you going? Or are you just saying you're thoroughly enjoying it? No, you enjoyed it, so that's past tense, which means you must be going. No, I got to 1,000 subs and I thought, wow, monetized, that's easy. And then it just died. And it died for about 3 months. I was getting like 1 sub a day and I was thinking, what's going on? So I don't know if YouTube push new content creators out. I don't know if that's what they do to try and get them going at first, and then basically when they get you to a point, you're left to stand on your own feet after that. I don't know what happened. It just went from really fast to nothing. So keep at it. Yes, Susan, that's what I was saying to you. You know, log cabins, anything like that, underground caves, because there's hotels underground. There's so many things that you can do, but once it's a novelty, that's where they get you at the price. Gary, congratulations on your first year. Staying at Port Benidorm, be over there tomorrow. Peach Parkway, staying at the Port Benidorm. You'll have to let me know on the next live or send me a message. You're still here? Oh, it's just that it sounded like you were going. Yeah, let me know about Port Benidorm. As I say, I only show you the hotels. I never recommend them. I'll tell you if I like them, but you might not like them, so don't blame me if you don't like the Port Benidorm, but I'm sure you will. Yes, Nikki, I've said this. I can't get them to do it. We've had 100 and odd people. Okay, we're not far off now. 89 and 95 people on and 89 likes. If you would, just hit the like again. Just try and get it up a little bit more. We've been on, what, 55 minutes. I'll probably do another 20 minutes. And then I'm going to have to go and get something to eat soon. I've had no tea. Courtesy of the hotel. I like all the videos of people that I subscribe to, Nikki says. As I said, on this channel, I try and bring you content that you're looking for. And I try and show you good stuff. I don't want to go down the channel of showing you cheap and nasty. That's not what I'm looking for. If I don't want to stay in the place, I certainly wouldn't recommend it to someone else. Karina, you're the second person to mention this. I haven't seen Lee on this. You know what's going to happen now? you know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to close this live off and I'll walk around the corner and bump into him. I've been here 8 days. I think he's been here about 4, maybe 5. And no, Benidorm's a big place. I had Callum Brilliant channel, went to the Pop Art Hotel last September, so really liked that video, and the cafe we went to nearby. Congratulations on your channel. So there you go, Coronation Street. I've just said that they went to the Pop Art Hotel that I recently done a review on, and it is a nice hotel and really nice staff. Right, Sharon, have a safe journey back to the pool tomorrow, Paul. Thanks for that. 102 people on. Hit the like again. Let's get the likes up more and more. I'll have another little walk around here. It's going dark now, so probably isn't a lot to show.
We came here about 5 times last year. Yeah.
Just heard the couple saying that they came here 4 times last year. So I don't know. See, people do come back. Yes, Penny. Well, as I said, I keep going for the cheap but cheerful. And a lot of places I've found for the prices have been more than cheerful. Angus, lovely to meet you, Paul. Your channel's doing great. A lot of hard work and effort. Long may you run, Angus and Pauline. Thank you for that. Well, I gathered it wasn't the natural. Yeah, I gathered it wasn't the proper Coronation Street channel watching me. I think they got more important things to do than watch my YouTube channel. He'll be in the Western Bar tonight. He always goes there. Oh well, maybe. Do you know what? That's one bar I don't go in. It's always, you know, I'm getting to an age now where it's very rowdy. It's a good bar. It's a busy bar. A lot of people go to the Western Bar. The Western, I want to say Western Poachers then, the Western Saloon.
I watch you.
One second. I've got another couple who watch me on YouTube. Hello. Are we live on YouTube?
Are we live?
We're live now on YouTube.
How many views we got?
Let's get in. 95 people watching
English,
now at the moment.
Manchester.
He's from
Very
Manchester.
good, this man. I watch his videos, so I know what's going on every day.
Right, so who have I got? Say your name, come on.
Leon.
Leon and
Chloe.
who?
Chloe.
Chloe from Manchester?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Manchester, yeah.
Right, I'll ask you a couple of questions and then let you go. Where are you staying? Anywhere nice?
Terralta apartments.
Terralta
They're
apartments.
really nice.
They're really nice,
Yeah.
aren't
Really
they? I
nice.
haven't done them, but they're really nice.
They're
I've been
good for
told about
families,
them.
kids.
Oh,
When we're going
Brilliant.
back, we're going to book it again.
Very clean.
When did you arrive?
Tuesday. We're going
Tuesday.
tomorrow.
You go, just a
Yeah.
few days. I'm going tomorrow as well. What time do you go?
I think it's like 8 or
8 o'clock.
9.
In the night?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's in the morning.
Yeah.
Is it?
on that side.
So,
Anyhow,
bonjour.
get that right, Leon.
Yeah,
And-
Chloe.
Bonjour. That's all I'm in
and Chloe.
French.
Bonjour. You're in Spain.
Ciao.
Say bye-bye to them.
I'll watch this
Take
tomorrow.
care.
Upload it.
Yeah, we're done anyhow. I'll catch you later.
Tem que encher os verdes, porque depois tive que fazer também, porque depois estava não estava e eu tenho que
Hi Paul, it's Ali from Bradford. Managed to catch you live. Love the channel in Benidorm on the 8th of June. Enjoy cats. Rob, near hair is lovely. Yes, I want to do near hair. That's on the list as well. It's just so much I've done this year. I get though there's so much out there to do. You can never run short of travel options. Love your videos. Happy first birthday. What about Lisbon? I've been to Lisbon. Really didn't think much of it. It might have something to do with where we were staying. We were staying in a conference hotel on its own in the middle of nowhere. So I wouldn't say I wouldn't go back, but I didn't really think much at the time. It's a lovely camera. Yeah. Well, it's my phone. When I'm doing the lives, I use my phone. Tracy, hello. Yes, it has, I don't know the Port Benidorm itself, I just really like the hotel. And it's so big, and there was live entertainment on, and really good live entertainment on. Nice bar staff, the food was really good. You really couldn't go wrong in that hotel. Well, I couldn't, you know. I'm frightened to say it in case people all go, let's book it and go, and you don't have the same experience. Because the one that I've done tonight, or the one that I've been in tonight, I booked it because of recommendations that I had to do this hotel. And I didn't arrive to a nice person, put it that way, the reception staff. And the whole booking was cocked up, totally. The room wasn't what I paid for. I'm in the room that I pay for, but it's cost more money through the booking agency. They've had to pay it. And they said they're going to claim it back and take it up at the hotel. So I don't know who's doing what. I don't know if someone's trying to make a bit of money. I don't know if someone was shoving me into that hotel room as a single person because I was a solo traveller. Maybe they were just thinking, well, he's on his own, he doesn't care, just shove him in the little room. It was a tiny room they put me in, and there was no way I was having it. So I'm in quite a nice room now, which was the original room that I booked. I know, Kim, but the thing is, you know, I can only advertise it. I advertise it on Facebook and on Twitter and all the various social medias, and if people aren't around, they're not around. I mean, I should have had loads of people coming up to me to get it. I hadn't realised 11,000 subscribers in 12 months. Well done, Paul. Keep it up. That's Mick. What have I missed? Loads, Brian. Absolutely loads. About 20 minutes ago, Brian, a naked woman ran past me. And you missed it all. And she stopped as well. So you missed it, Brian. You should have been on earlier. I've done the Lake District. I did the Lake District. Can't remember when I've done it. I did Windermere. There's a video on with Windermere. I stayed in it was an Airbnb in Windermere. The way I deal with crap is rideable. You get through it. Do you know what? I turn off. If anyone bugs me, I just turn off. I'm not interested. I'll walk away and just turn off. And the more noise they make, you just don't acknowledge it, because if you show attention, they continue. If you just totally blank them, they just move on to somebody else. Ryan, Paul, happy first year, happy year anniversary on your channel. Cheers. Ryan, he's had streakers galore. Yes. Karine, I'll be sitting up there looking at the view in 5 weeks. I can't wait. Well, do you know what? I hope the weather's the same, because today it's been 27 degrees today, and even now I'd say it's gone cooler, but I'd still say it's at least 20, 22 maybe, because it's very warm. Brian wonders where his ex-mother-in-law has gone to. Right, 15 more minutes, then I'm going to move on, because I think my stomach is starting to rumble. I was looking forward to my tea tonight. 4-star plus meatballs and chips. I don't think so. Meatballs and chips and free salmonella from the sound of it. You're going to have to watch that video. I'm not a happy bunny. And you know, some people say I'm very fair on the videos, and I'll tell you as it is, and I'm very fair, but I'm not fair on this video. Okay, Rosemary, you're going to watch the replay. Paul, need to be honest about the hotel. Can't wait to the video. Well, you're going to get it. A lot of it is just me ranting, but explaining what's happened and where I'm coming from, or where the travel agency is coming from, and where the receptionist is going to. I don't know where he was going to, but he wasn't on the same page as me in the booking agency. He wasn't on the same page. I think either someone's backhandling, someone's taking some money, or the hotel's trying to make money out of people, or some fiddle's going on somewhere. I don't know what it is, but I won't be recommending that hotel. Mind your own business. Do you know what? Proper music. Do you know what? I feel sorry for a couple coming out for the first time to Benidorm, and you know, the likes of me as a vlogger tells you what it's like and how nice it is and how it's really nice to be here and how the places and how the hotels are fantastic, and then the first thing that they get is that hotel and treated in that way, and just don't want to know. Yeah. Personally, if I was the receptionist, I would have done some sort of approach of, oh, well, I'm really sorry, but this is what we have on the system. Can you take a seat, give us a few minutes, and I'll investigate what's going on. I can see what you've got on your hotel voucher, and it doesn't correspond with what we've got, but we have to go by what we've got on ours. So I'll ring up the travel agent and find out what's going on. No, not interested. This is your room, put up with it. If you don't like it, that's your problem. Give the UK travel agent a ring and sort it out. Nothing to do with us. That's what I got. That's exactly what I got. Happy anniversary for your first year. Keep up the good work. Right, just on 10 minutes to go, I'll spin you around and show you all these people sitting out enjoying a little drink over here. I haven't got a clue what I've gone and done. I've gone and done something to the screen now and I don't know what I've done. How was that it? Oh, I've done it now. Don't know what I did there. Can't wait to see the video because I'm going 4-star plus in September. Ooh. Oh. Well, it'll be on well before. It'll be on in a couple of weeks. And if it's the same hotel, Chris and Steve, if it's the same hotel, then I suggest you move it. Or try it. Maybe I just had a bad experience. Right, Case, looking forward to watching your rant tomorrow. Well, it's not tomorrow, it'll be a couple of weeks before it goes on. Good for you saying from your own experience. Oh, after the rant, you do hear me saying, because I recorded the conversation, after the little bit of an episode with the reception, I did tell him, I handed me a YouTube card, and I said I am reviewing this hotel, and I'm not happy. So I'm letting you know that this is recorded and going on YouTube. And you know what? He didn't seem interested.
Good question. Similar.
Good luck. No, I haven't bumped into any YouTubers at all. As I said, I know Lee's over here, McMaster. I know Kevin Scotsman Tenerife's over here. Biker Dave is over here. And then there's the Benidorm YouTubers as well. Lucy, Anna. I haven't seen anyone. Not one. I've been here 8 days. Not one person. Been here a week in Port Benidorm, that's AJB. Been here a week in Port Benidorm, loving it. Me and Dawn, 34 years married. Congratulations yesterday on your 34th anniversary. You will move, Chris and Steve. Well, let's see if it's the right hotel first. There's quite a few 4-star plus hotels in Benidorm. I'm not giving it away until the video's on. Because then it's on, and once it's on, it's on. If you know what I mean. Right, I'm going to have to make a move from here now because I'm stuck in the same area all the time. So that's 2, 4. Is that 6 people I've bumped into or 4? Can't keep track. I think it's 4, isn't it? How many people have I bumped into tonight? Put on the screen. Is it 4 people or 2? Or 6? 34 years married. Do you know what, Sue, I knew quite well, once he started, I knew quite well where I was going with it. I didn't need the manager. I knew where I was going with it. I knew exactly that I was right. I knew I had the facts right. I knew quite well that I booked the correct booking. I had the paperwork to back it. So I knew I was right. But as far as he was concerned, I was wrong. And when the booking agency rang up, who actually booked it on my behalf, they were wrong as well, according to him. Anyhow, let's get off that again. Right, we've got 8 minutes and then I am definitely going to go for something to eat because I'm starving. And you know what? It's really warm. God, there's people still on the beach. Let's have a look. Turn you around. Can you see down there? There's people still on the beach. Quite a few of them. Oh, it's a baby. Not the baby on their own. There's a family with a baby on the beach. And this is like nearly 20 past 10 here in Benidorm, or 10:15, and they're still on the beach. That's how warm it is. Don't stop, Brian. Will you do a competition prize, a free membership, or just a giveaway? A 3-year membership? I don't know, I'll think about it. Channel's still early at the moment, Michael. The giveaway that I did was just to get to 10,000. I was on 10,000, it was just to celebrate that. I don't know, Jane, I haven't even thought yet. I haven't thought about it yet. I'm not going to Sherry's. Sherry's is just behind me. I'm not going to Sherry's because I was in Sherry's the other day for my dinner. Yes, James, I try and give it to you as honest as I can. There's no skin off my nose at the end of the day. If I don't tell it as the truth, why am I lying? I don't understand why I'm lying. It doesn't make the video content any better because I don't get paid by these hotels and these places that I go to. No one pays me. I pay for all these hotels myself. So I'm not going to lie on their behalf. What's the point? It's not like they've given me an incentive to make their hotel or their accommodation better, to do a better review. They've given me nothing. I pay for these. They don't even know I'm coming. Like the episode today again, I know I'm going back to that again. I said I wasn't going to talk about it. They didn't know that I was there to review the hotel until I gave them my card and said it was going on YouTube. After the palaver and after me spending an hour and a half on the phone to the UK to sort it out. Okay, so see you later. Love your videos, so honest. Thank you, Barbara. Have a safe journey home tomorrow. Yeah, I think we will start the saying ta to each other now. Thanks for your videos, Karina. I'm heading to Blackpool at the weekend. Brian, staying in the Premier Inn, posh place. Good luck. Is Sherry's bar around the corner? No, it's right behind me there. There's Sherry's just there. If you can see, it's lit up. Where am I? I can't see because there's a tree in the way. Where am I? Do you know what? It's because there's trees and bushes in the way. Oh, do you know what? I'd be better turning you around the other way. That Sherry's there. Just down them steps. Streakers. Right, good night everyone. Start saying ta. Time to move on. I'm sweating and I'm hungry. So I'm making my way back, as I say, tomorrow. I get picked up at 10, well I go on the bus at 10 o'clock in the morning, don't get picked up at all, I have to make my way to the bus station. At 10 o'clock is my journey, and I'm back into Liverpool then, probably, I don't know, somewhere in the afternoon. So say ta to each other. Thanks Alison, you're doing a brilliant job on the reviews, thank you, good luck. Kate, safe journey home. Paul, John, take it easy. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Jock Girl, night Suze. Now you're saying good night to each other there now. Ta-ra. Have a good night, Paul. Thank you. The live was great. Bye. Do me a favour, everyone that's on. Watch the highlights, the video. It's on now for everyone to watch. So once you come off here, go on to the highlights and you will see how much, or should I say, how many places I've been to. It's not all the places. I'd say it's probably 60% of the places that I've been to in 12 months. It's a 20-minute highlight. Some of it's funny, and some of it's sad in a way. Someone did say when they watched it, it was upsetting. It was dead emotional in certain parts. I think it might be the Disney one, the Disney bit. Anyhow, ta Julie. Adios to Brian. Jane, keep up the videos. Good luck, good night. Kim, good night. Susan, good night. What's all about? Oh, good night. Karen, enjoy the meal. Safe journey home. Cheers, John. Safe flight back to the pool tomorrow. Congratulations on your channel, Gary. Enjoy your last night in Benidorm. Top man, Paul. Enjoy that. That's Kevin. Jerry, bye Paul, Gary, safe trip to the pool, Steve and Chris, thanks Paul, bye, good luck from, safe journey from good luck. I'm going, that's it. You can watch this on replay, it'll be on in about 10, 15, 20 minutes, something like that, because I'm going to put it on straight away. And as I say, watch that other one, watch the highlights. And I put on the last video from Mallorca a couple of days ago, which was the best hotel out in Mallorca. I really enjoyed it. So there's 2 or 3 videos for you to catch up. Until the next time, I'll catch you again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the super chats, the donations, the money or whatever you've given me, and for everyone who's supported me over the last 12 months. I've got these little bikes coming up towards me with all the lights on. Thanks to everybody who's, as I say, who's donated to the channel, who's bought me a coffee, who's donated throughout the memberships. Whatever you've done to support the channel, just watching the views, commenting, watching the channels, watching the lives, all that support that you give me. Without the people watching it and without everybody being part of what I call the family, then there wouldn't be a channel. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. And bye for now.